All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to start out by giving our praises to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth. Blessed to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. All right, on the brother Karab, to my right.
You know Allah.
To my back.
I know.
All right, we Jim at me for count. We come with a beautiful lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles once again, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right. Man, basically we're gonna go into unrighteous examples, man. All right, unrighteous examples, and mainly what's trending this week, man. We got Israelites with fringes, right? Posting up with guns, man, weapons. All right, hey, you gotta know, man. Hey, in order for you to set the example, man, you gotta walk in spirit and in truth. That's how the Lord told you He should be worshipped. Said that they worship the Lord, but worship Him in spirit and in truth, man, not in weapons and carnality. You see, y'all, hey, you going too far. Sooner or later, hey, those unrighteous examples that you said gonna catch up to you, man. All right, hey, Lord willing, you be edified. Go ahead and put out that first precept.
So this is 2 Timothy chapter 4, starting at verse 2. It says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke.
Right, it say preach the word, man. All right, what did the Lord tell Peter? He said, if thou love, if you love me, feed my sheep. Mm-hmm. Preach the word. That's a commandment, man. We're supposed to be warning our people about the times to come. Esau, Edom, Revelations 13 and 16, right? Famine, martial law. Hey, all those are catastrophic events that's about to approach the earth. And you people out here, you Israelites, you niggards, man, taking pictures with fringes and weapons on, man, with the weapons and guns in your hands, Hey, that's unrighteous examples, man.
Yeah, there's no more than being just like a nigga in the world.
Right.
You got it.
Like Yahweh Shai, he said, man, hey, how withal should a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to the word, the true baptism. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of niggas, they want to keep their worldly spirit on them. Mm-hmm. They don't want to change. They don't want to take their worldly point of view off. They want to still be the same nigga. Mm-hmm. Keep reading on that.
So this is back in 2 Timothy 4 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, right. Reprove, rebuke.
Here it is, we didn't see you the whole week, whole months, whole seasons, and you come back with a picture with a strap and a gun. You don't come back with works. You don't come back going hard for the Lord. You don't seek Him 10 times harder. Nothing. You just come back with pistols, with your own agenda. Go ahead, out.
And it says, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right.
Verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Right. But
after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
So now, hey, they out of order now.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, gotta read verse 4.
Do your thing.
Verse 4 says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and they shall be turned unto fables. And if I may add, man, most of these niggas that y'all seeing, man, hey, their ears are turned away from the truth, man, because it simply tells us, man, that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Mm-hmm. So why are you walking around with these guns that's thinking it's gonna save you? It's not gonna save you, man. You turning the truth into a lie, man. You see, you contradicting what you teaching, man. You not trusting the Lord, you trusting in an Esau weapon.
Right. Hey, go ahead and get that set since you said that. Get 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. This 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
right,
but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Right, and the only way we're going to be able to pull down this, captivity that we in is by the word. Mm-hmm. The guns, all that's not going to save us, man. What Yahweh Shai said, man. It said, I'm going to go ahead and get it because he said it better.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
We read that again.
Come. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, come. Starting at verse 3. It says, For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Right.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down the strongholds. You see? And hey man, we not walking in the flesh, man. You see, man, we not doing it at all, man. We trying to walk in the spirit and truth like the Lord has commanded us, man. Cause that's the only way we're gonna please the Lord.
Right,
you see?
This Matthew chapter 26 and 52. Then said Yahweh unto him, put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
You see? You take the Esau blessing is the sword.
Yep.
He get real surgical with the sword, man. But here it is, you got his blessing in your hand, you taking pictures with it.
Mm.
And then you got fringes on top of that. Do you know how much he hate Israel, man? You giving him a reason. You know, you force ultimately really you giving you really the Lord is about to see what's up with you niggas in the last days, man. You know, because ultimately that wisdom and knowledge that you supposed to stir up when learning about the truth, you gonna have to use that in the day of evil, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you put your time into, what it say? They that reap carnality, they that reap corruption, have sown corruption, shall reap corruption.
Yeah, get that jump.
Right.
Was you done with that?
I could read
Was
verse.
you done with Matthew?
There you go. No, I'm through with that, Matthew.
Okay, go get that.
I got it. This Galatians 6. I'm gonna start at 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh Shema Shah is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yep.
For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Right.
But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. Right. So what you sowing to, man? What examples are you setting for the Lord willing the elect, man? For the future rulers and judges. For people that want to learn about the truth, you know? Here it is. Jake used to seeing that. Jake see worldly things, and he see niggas with guns, money. He see that. But we trying to teach people about the hope that's not seen, you know?
Yep. So you go reap corruption.
Right.
Going right back to the what's that? 2 Corinthians 10 and 3. Read it one more time.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Right. Because why do the flesh lead to, death? Romans 8 and 13.
Right.
Those that live after the flesh should die in the flesh, man. So we not living in the flesh, man. We walking what? In the spirit. And scriptures say that, walking the flesh. I mean, it's like walking the spirit. So you won't fulfill the lust of it. Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
So what's the weapons of our warfare?
His word.
Yeah, that's it. What's that? Ephesians 6 chapter.
You
see? Hebrews 4 and 12,
Right.
16 and 11, the word.
That's right.
So our weapons are not carnal, it's spiritual, You got it.
Hey, like if I may add real quick, putting on that breastplate of faith, man. You know, we ain't in here putting on the ammo gear and bullet clips and extenders on our body, and you got niggas out there teaching the word, but they wearing body armor. You know, like hey, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man, but they are mighty, man. This word is mighty. It's gonna all we gotta do is just teach this word. How powerful is that? And the whole kingdom falls, man. We don't have to scoot down to Esau level. He already a carnal individual. Why do that? Hey, I got a precept for you. It's Isaiah 56, going into how we should walk. It's Isaiah 56 and 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keep his hand from doing any evil. Right. Upholding their righteous image that the Lord told us to uphold. They said, be ye holy, right? I'm gonna get that because I got that on there too. Yeah. You got something y'all know?
I'm gonna see what you done with that 2 Corinthians.
Okay.
You were done with it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get this jump for you. It's on 2 Corinthians 6 and 3. Let me pull it up. It said, giving no offense in anything that the ministry be not blamed. You see?
It's beautiful right
He said, but
there.
in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of the Most High, and much patience in affliction and necessities and in distress. So pretty much giving no offenses in anything that the ministry be not blamed. So you posting on weapons on the internet, you know, with fringes on, you blaming the ministry.
Mm-hmm.
You go to gun range, filming it, right, shooting range. Come on, man. They said give no offense to the ministry, man.
Right.
But you have a lot of guys doing that, man. But the Most High not marked.
That's
know?
right.
Right.
Hey, if I may add, like, I hate to do this, compare that to the streets, but you know what I'm saying? That's what they call that in the street is causing undue heat. You know what I'm saying? You causing all this you know what I'm saying? You drawing attention to us, acting like the whole ministry is about, you know what I'm saying, carrying guns, walking around, ready to kill the Edomite on sight. Like, nah, man, we waiting for the Lord to do that. Because it said back in 2 Corinthians in 10, it said, mighty through the pulling down of the Most High. You see, that's our weapon. Through the Most High, you see, that's our power. All of that's our power, man. So we don't need no guns or nothing like that, man.
Right, because the Lord gonna do all the work.
Man.
All we gotta do is just we gotta walk in a certain conduct though. You know, because that's bad behavior right there. This First Peter's chapter 1 and 15. But as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. You know, what manner shall you be in? What conduct, what behavior should you be showing forth? You see, hey, everybody doing bad shit, man. Be that good light unto the people, man.
That's right.
You know, everybody we live in a corrupt world. The whole world live in wickedness. And then you gonna take this word and, hey, get Jude 1 and 4.
All right.
You know, hey, this First Peter 15 and 16, because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. That's a commandment, man. You know,
what holy go back? Being separated, man.
right.
The Lord told us what? Separate yourself from the world. But our people want to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. Ain't no monkey in the middle. You know,
you either down or you not.
So this is in St. Jude chapter 1 and verse 4. Salakia. This is St. Jude chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, there are certain men crept in unaware, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
Right. Certain men crept in unawares, man. A lot of these men that's in the truth, man, they think they have the truth, man. Ultimately, these ain't nothing but just niggas and garments, man. You know, they just handling the work deceitfully. Then they not considering about you know, because all ages want to learn about the truth, the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh about Shema Vashai. So what you, not only is you setting a bad example for those that, you know, are up in age, but even what about the lower age kids as well that want to learn about this truth? You know what I'm saying? You got kids that's like 5, 6, 7 saying the names of the Lord. And you caught on Instagram taking pictures, man. You know, and Instagram is what? Worldwide, it's one of the like top apps, man.
That's right. Yeah, this is back in St. Jude chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, for there are certain men crept in unaware, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. Ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power and our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Hey, you got that word lasciviousness in the blue letter? Cause yeah, man, hey, we realize there are certain men that's in this truth, man, agents, you know what I'm saying, that's, like I said once again, that's causing undue heat to the ministry, man, that's causing blame to the ministry. Why? Because it's already written that they were supposed to do, and they fulfilling they lot, man. But ultimately, hey, when they do it, they gonna get destroyed, because there was already ordained for them to be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Jude had already said in verse 3 that that salvation belongeth to the saints, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you niggas out there walking around with these guns thinking it's gonna save you, man, you gonna get destroyed by the same thing that you think is gonna save you, man. That damn
sword.
gun. That sword gun, not.
Sword, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I got that word lasciviousness.
Strong's G 766. As Elgaya. As Elgaya.
In the outline biblical usage, it goes into unbridled lust.
Strong's G's.
Right? Unbridled lust, excess, licentiousness, lasciviousness, wantonness, outrageousness, shamelessness, and insolence.
So, hey, we drew one for one more time. And apply all them definitions to that. Lasciviousness.
Hey, when you go into insolence goes into rude and disrespectful behavior.
Like disrespectful behavior, disrespect the Lord, disrespect the ministry, the gospel, you teaching false doctrine. You know? Come on, man. Then it's an unbridled lust. You can't control your no self-restraint. Right?
Come on, man.
Right.
So this is back in Jude chapter 1 and verse 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
Ordained, the Most High had predestined you to condemnation, man. That's why you acting the way you act. That's why you know, carrying your sticks to count, man. Go ahead.
And it says ungodly men.
Ungodly man. Ungodly is condemned to condemnation, man.
Right.
Turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness.
Like the grace. This is grace period for us to what? To get right.
To get right.
To get in order.
Right.
But you using the grace period
right.
to stay at, to be disordered, disrespectful, to still be a nigga, man.
Basically.
Go ahead.
And it says, ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness and denying the only Lord power in our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
You deny him through your conduct, man. Y'all not get Proverbs 13 and 16, man.
Right, your conduct, walk, your mannerism of life, conversation, unrestrained.
Right.
You know, he said Proverbs what?
13 and 16, and then just go ahead and get Ezekiel 13.
All right, precept too for you.
Do your thing.
All right.
I get the Proverbs first, you want.
Okay.
Yeah, this Proverbs 13 and 16. Every prudent man dealing with knowledge,
right?
But a fool lay open his folly,
right? And who will be the prudent men? Those that understand, man, what they in. You know, we understand that. Hey, we're gonna be prosecuted, right? We're gonna be. Hey, some of our lives might be taken, but we don't want to have no damn target on our back. You know, we don't want to sit there and be blamed with it and tempt the Lord, because that's basically what you're doing.
Right. Giving no offense to the ministry.
Right. You tempting your how about shit, man, was shy, man. You know that, man. You know that devil don't play about his sword, man. And then you ain't even walking in the ways that the Lord commanded you to walk in. He said, be ye holy as I'm holy, man. Be separate. Separate yourself from this darkness, man. Show forth the marvelous light. How you do that, man? By preaching the word, what we start off with. Preach the word in season, out of season. Just stick to the script. You know, don't remix it and do anything extra, man.
Yeah, this in the NLT, Proverbs 13 and 16.
Right.
Wise people think before they act.
Right. Hey, hey, that's the point. They ain't considering, man.
Right.
They feel considering on level 0 right now with these 2/3, man.
Yeah.
All right, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Indians. That's what we talking about, man. Y'all hard-headed, you know.
He said, fools don't. Right, fools don't think before they act.
Right.
They're going right back to lasciviousness, unbridled lust, man. You know, fools don't even brag about their foolishness.
Right, now you on social media with a big-ass picture with face expressions holding a gun, man. You know different than Rich Homie Quan, Big Scar, and Big Boogie and Moneybag Yo, man. You know what I mean? You might well just be with them niggas. You might well preach the word for them niggas, you know? Right, property of Esau, man.
I got one.
Do your thing.
This 1 Corinthians 3 and 3, and I read this in the NLT. For you are still controlled by your sinful nature. You are jealous of one another and quarrel with each other. Doesn't that prove you are controlled by your sinful nature? Aren't you living like people of the world?
Right. And that's why we give double honors to our apostles and elders for setting great examples for us to follow. Men over us, man. You know, we show our respect to men. Sooner or later, you niggas so disorderly, y'all gonna be fighting each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's just only a matter of time.
Yeah.
That goes right back to the prophecy. Friends should fight one another
another.
like enemies.
Right.
So aren't you living like people of the world? You posting your on Dracos on social media. Niggas do that already on the book, on the ground,
Yeah.
Right.
on the chat. They already doing that shit.
Yeah.
So you ain't nothing changed about you. You not a new creature in Yahweh Shai. The Lord said, take off the old man and put on the new man. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Right.
You know? So you are ain't nothing changed about you. You just a nigga like. You just a nigga with fringes, man.
Nigga.
Hey,
You know?
looking for likes in the Hebrew community, man.
Was men
Thinking it's
pleasers.
gonna be cool, man. That's why you doing it. The world ain't giving you likes, so you come trying to put fringes on with the guns, thinking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Trying to
man,
get some
yeah,
clout.
get some
Right.
clout, man.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna like this, man. Got the Smithy Weston, man. Yeah, they gonna look, man. Nah, man.
See, if I can see, you wearing fringes not gonna save you, man. It's you
Mhm.
doing the work by your faith. Ultimately, if you part of the elect or not, man.
Right.
Just because you got fringes on there and whoop the rules, you know every precept. If you're not part of the elect, you're not gonna be saved.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we hoping, Lord willing, Yahweh Shemashah, what is that we part of the elect, man. But the scripture say what? Give diligence to make your call and election sure. Put on therefore is the elect. You think the elect gonna be out here with sticks, posting it, right? With fringes? No, man. You blaming, you giving something to blame the gospel, man. The church. Not knowing that Esau gonna come down upon all of us, man.
Man.
Whether you know it or not. This time was Jacob trouble. Nigga, ain't you Jacob? He almost get tried, bro.
Right.
Esau gonna come down upon all of us, man.
Right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Hey, I got a precept for you.
Okay.
This Luke 18:7. It shall not Yahweh Shemashah avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them. Them niggas weren't crying when they had them guns in their hand. We
They
could
me mugging.
right.
Go
Face,
ahead.
right. Then Luke 18:8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth. And yes, man, he gonna find faith on the earth through his elect, man. Those that was obedient unto his words. Hey, you preached the word, you walked in his ways, man. Hey, you were a true servant. Lord, have you prophesied in thy name? No, nigga, you had guns. And you said my name didn't matter. And you said John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. And you said Jacob Trouble was gay. The list goes on and on. Do I gotta keep going? Nope. Now go over there and join the fire with the goats, man. Burn with them, man.
And you said Most High Christ bless.
Right.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
the Lord is not mocked. Therefore, what a man soweth, there shall he also reap, man. You gonna reap?
I just had a quick one back up there. What's that you brought in the NLT for the
What's
first?
going to the three?
So yeah, cause it said they was acting like the world, and what's gonna happen when you do that? This is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world is enmity with the Most High?
Right.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. So you already know, man. You in this truth, you already know who the most strongest, powerful, you know what I'm saying, power, like the word of the day, man. Nobody can compare to the power of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, and you being a friend of this world, you know what I'm saying, carrying the sticks,
the bangers.
Right.
the bangers,
The blickies.
you know what I'm saying, all that shit, man. You turning yourself into an enemy of the Most High, and you gonna be destroyed, just like how the brother was just saying, man. You gonna be destroyed, obliterated, man.
Yeah. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Come on.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not
in
in him.
him.
You make yourself what? Enmity.
Right.
And it's good to say to be carnal minded is death.
Death.
Right.
You know?
Said for the carnal mind cannot please Yahweh Shemashah. You ain't that's not pleasing unto the Lord. That's more enmity. They making me more angry when I look at you. But like you like, hey, what Jake get mad? Get up on my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what the Lord about to do in a minute. You know?
Oh yeah.
With the judgment. Go ahead, close it out there, John. You got another one?
You got it.
All right, so this is Ezekiel
Got
13.
the Jeremiah 4:22 that just came to my mind though.
Okay, I'll get
You
ready
know,
for
my
you.
people are wise to. You don't gotta get. You know, my
Yep.
people
Hey,
are wise
wise
to
do
do
evil.
evil.
Con.
But to
Matter
do
of fact, like,
good.
yeah, go and get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Let
just
the
go
scriptures
hard.
roll.
Good, yeah, let's bring out our weapons.
Yep, because enmity going way back to hatred, man. You know.
Hey, this Jeremiah 4:22.
Yep.
For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children.
Stupid.
Right.
Lord calling you. You know how your parents, you know, you do something stupid.
Man,
Your parents quick to say that, man, get your stupid. You know,
Right.
that's what. But it's true,
That's
Jake.
true.
Simple. They
Man.
foolish, man. Go ahead.
Right. And it said, and they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil.
Right.
They can type on Google how to roll a blunt, how to do this, how to empty the clip. But won't type on Google the precept, right?
Right.
Proverbs 13. You know, don't I do none of these things?
Right. How to
But-
start a campfire or some shit, you know,
You know?
for the wilderness in the time of trouble.
Okay.
Nothing. You know, just foolish, empty-headed. Said they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. They don't know where to start. You know, but they know how to begin wickedness though. It's like a second. It's like first thought to them.
But what's knowledge?
Come on.
Hey,
Fearing the Lord.
yeah, how about Shema
Yep,
Shah?
it's a rock 1990. Con.
Got it out.
Yep. Hey, so this is back in Ezekiel 13, starting at the top. It says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Right.
Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel
Right.
that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts."
Right, because the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? John 17 chapter, man. Your heart is desperately wicked, man. As you can see, niggas taking pictures with the fringes and the weapons. Hey, that's wicked behavior, man. Whether you want to hear it or not, hey, we here to rebuke, reproach. Hey, we here to do all these things that the Lord told us to do. That's why it's called preach the word.
Rightly divine the word of truth.
Rightly divine the word of truth.
Con.
Got it.
It says, phone chimed on another one. Con, this is back in Ezekiel 13:2. "Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel
Right.
that prophesy, and say thou to them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. Thus saith the Lord power, woe unto the foolish prophets."
Hey, when they put their hand to the plow and they go out there and they teach the word on the days that they choose to teach it, you know, they don't understand that, hey, y'all are prophets still, man. And you still hold to a certain standard, man. You know, that's why the Lord said judgment shall begin first at the house of Israel. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all
them
niggas,
that know it,
Right.
they're Israelite.
right, especially them of the circumcision,
Right.
you know? Shit.
Con.
They always say knowing is half the battle, man. Go ahead.
Con. And it says, "Thus saith the Lord power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow after their own spirit
Yep.
and have seen nothing."
Hey, keep going.
Verse 4, it says, "O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the deserts.
Right.
Ye
No life.
Con.
Basically, man, you producing no life, man. You one of them. You just a branch that you a branch that's about to be removed.
Con. And if I may add, like a fox, because you know this right here is a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Israel prophets to foxes. So he's saying you wicked prophets out there amongst Israel, man. You are sly creatures. You know what I'm saying? Prophesying out your own heart. Yeah, the Lord said this. The Lord said this. Here, the Lord said, man, the Lord didn't say, what are scriptures that say that, man? That's why I say, woe, destruction unto you, man. Because y'all starring these fables, man. It's not according to the Lord righteousness, man. So that's why it's like y'all foxes in the desert. No life in the desert, man.
Right.
It's no life in the desert, man. No water, no nothing, man.
Right.
You die out there, bro.
You uncovered, man.
You uncovered.
You naked.
You naked.
Hey,
Verse-
blessed the man that
Keep the garment.
yeah, least they'll keep the garments, least he walk naked. You know?
Con.
Because one thing about it, when the Lord told Herod tell that fox. One thing about fox, they crafty, man.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
with treacherous, deceitful.
Mhm.
So y'all like foxes in the desert, man.
Man.
Go ahead.
And it says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Right. So, hey, you gonna be held accountable for not preparing Israel for the battle that's about to come, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The battle, the true battle, man. The battle against good and evil. Right. The battle that's gonna end it all, be it all. You're not getting them prepared to not take the mic chip. Not getting them prepared for famine. Nothing. You're just teaching them how to be more evil.
Yeah, God, they not teaching them the true knowledge and wisdom, which is going to be the stability of our times, man.
Right.
That's what's going to hold us up in the battlements of their days, man. When the Lord about to come and wreak havoc on Esau kingdom, man.
Mhm.
And y'all niggas out here with guns, man.
Right.
Man, come on,
No different than the Black Panthers, man.
man.
You know, but hey, that's all that we had, Lord. When you be edified, we're gonna give our praises to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash.
All right, double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth. Blessed to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings unto the elect, man. Hey, DTA, man.
DTA.
DTA.
Hey,
God, Shalom.
Shalom.